All right, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 2 officially is here. Waylon, I'm glad we got everything situated finally with the internet and laptop issue. How we feeling tonight?
Let's hope. Let's hope. Yeah, I got the had to go searching for some Ethernet cords and come to find out laptops don't have Ethernet connections, so then you gotta get an adapter. And so here we are a couple days later, and let's see how it goes, dude. Hopefully much better, and we can put this one out there for the people to listen to.
Hey, I know I've had multiple people myself reach out to me asking me about coming on the pod. When's the pod coming out? So I think there's at least a little bit of excitement out in the world somewhere. It
I
may
know
not be
I'm
a lot just
excited.
yet,
I'm
but I
excited.
know
That's all that
I know
matters.
once if they ever watch the YouTube video and they see your pretty little face, I'm sure we'll get all the followers at that point. But
Yeah.
welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We do appreciate y'all's patience with us with the hiccups that we had last week. We're hoping we have it figured out now. We got a late night Friday pod for you coming to you a little earlier this week with some football games coming tomorrow. We want to try to get it out sooner rather than later to get that thing on the road. Waylon, it's about that time. What do you say we get rolling here?
NFL playoffs, baby. Divisional
Yeah, baby. Let's
round. This
let's
is
let's
best. What would you say? The best week of football? Best week of football of the season?
It's arguably, I think it's top three for sure. I just think it really depends on how you feel about the Super Bowl. Honestly, is kind of the tiebreaker. It didn't only be one game, but you
I just
know,
feel like it's too
every
commercialized. I think you love
very
it. You love it. But this one
yeah
is just I
yeah.
mean, it's all about football. It's all about the
But
football.
the commercialized aspect of it is a really good point, and I do think to kind of go off on a little bit of a tangent, the commercials nowadays don't hit as much as
No,
that. I feel like that they used to. Like, dude,
no.
I don't know, maybe there was maybe a part of it is because I was a little younger, and maybe I just didn't quite understand it. But
Yeah.
maybe it's just like you can't really meet those expectations at the end of the day. Like companies are just going to pay top dollar to get 30 seconds of the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
And to them, that's probably all they need to really kind of, catapult their company for the next year or so. So, uh, but no, I mean, going back to the games, man, I think it's gonna be a great week of football. My favorite matchup, of course, we'll get into all of them, but just to start it off, it's kind of a shame that this is the 3:30 game, honestly, on Saturday. But the Bills and the Broncos, by far my favorite matchup of the weekend. Josh
Yeah.
Allen going into Mile High against Sean Payton and Bo Nix. Do you have any thoughts in this game? The spread is pretty much a pick 'em. It's 1.5 Denver. You know how I feel about those spreads like that. You might as well just take money line one way or the
Yeah.
other. But just overall, tell me what your thoughts are, about the Bills, Josh Allen, kind of what you're expecting from that game.
Well, I was thinking, man, with the Bills receivers, woes, I guess you could say right now. They had me thinking of, can Josh Allen be Patty like? Can he be Mahomes like? Can he lead a team to a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl without the weapons? Because, I look back at the 2024 Chiefs Super Bowl winning team, and they had uh, you know MVS, Kadarius Tony, McCole Hardman, and Bill's starting wide receivers this week are Khalil Shakur, Brandon Cooks, Keon Coleman. I mean, it's basically it sounds like the same fucking three right there. To be honest with you, so it's just can Josh Allen's be is he close enough to the Patrick Mahomes talent to be able to carry an offense to a win over a playoff, divisional round team? I think yes. I think that they, even though it's supposed to be, it's pretty crazy weather out there tomorrow. Um, I think that both teams are pretty. Uh, as far as I mean, the Broncos receivers are much better. They got Cortland Sutton. Other than that, not
Sure.
much else to talk about.
Yeah.
Their defense is
It's
obviously amazing, but Bill's defense is also really good as well too. I think they were both in, you know, up there in the top 15 or something like that. I don't know for sure, but they were both really good. I think I'm taking the best quarterback to win this game.
so there's a lot of things that I think a lot of people are kind of watching for. With this being, the playoffs without, Patty, without Lamar, I think all eyes, even though that they are the away team, I think all eyes are on the Bills this week because, in my opinion, I think if they beat the Broncos, I think they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So I think
agree.
this is going to be their hardest test on the way to the Super Bowl. And I think, like you said, it's gonna have to just be all on Josh Allen's back at the end of the day. He's gonna, he's gonna have to run for, 50, 75 yards. And if Denver turns the ball over, Denver's gonna win. So Buffalo cannot turn the ball over. Josh Allen's gonna have to take over the game. And I do think it's gonna come down to whoever has the ball last will probably win this ball game. But I think when it's all said and done, I'm riding with you, Waylon. I'm give me the Buffalo Bills on the road in Mile High.
The tough
Uh,
thing is with that 30-mile-per-hour wind, man, I feel like that's going to be a heavy. The defense wins the game in this game because
which would
it's
favor Denver, right?
yes,
Yeah, which would favor
but
Denver, absolutely.
but I don't know. I just
I mean,
can't
you
bet
heard?
against.
Did
I can't
you
bet against Josh Allen going up against Bo Nix. I just can't do it.
did you did you hear Sean Payton in one of his press conferences? He was mentioning that he wanted the fans to be loud whenever they're in the huddle instead of like right when they break the huddle. And he said that that would have impact, you know, the performance on the field more than
Yeah,
like whenever, set break and then you
yeah,
start getting loud. Well, they already did the play call. The
yeah.
communication is probably 95% of kind of what you're worried about in an environment like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Bronco fans are going to be rowdy, bro. You already know it. They're going to be rowdy. It's going to be, I'm sure it's probably, I haven't looked at the weather. Do you know how cold it's going to be?
I did see. I think from what I looked at, it was not going to be that cold. It was like 60s.
Okay, so it's gonna be mild weather and
I
it's
could
gonna
be
be
wrong
really
though.
windy.
I looked at that very quickly before we got
We'll look tomorrow. I mean, everybody that'll watch the game tomorrow will kind of take a
on.
look and see whatever the weather's gonna be. Uh, oh, you know what? It's actually gonna be around 40, but it looks
Okay,
like clear sky or 40 degrees, clear skies, but windy. So
not
we'll
too
we'll see how
crazy.
that effect
But with wind, with
impacts it.
30-mile-per-hour wind, that's got to feel like 30, 25, something like that. I
I know
mean,
that's what it feels like
that's
down
what's
here in
up.
Texas when it's that like that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'm looking forward to that game for sure. I actually think I'll be able to watch that one before I have to go out to dinner. Um, Game number two of the weekend, Saturday night. Honestly, can't be mad at this one. 49ers and Seahawks. 49ers at Seattle. Seattle favored -7. Man, look, these teams have already played twice.
Mhm.
I think this is going to the 49ers are dealing with a ton of injuries, man. I don't know what it is. I don't, I've read something about that. There's some sort of plant next to like their practice
Dude, I
facility.
saw that TikTok.
I
Did
don't
you
know.
see the TikTok
I,
of
I
the
didn't,
like
I didn't look, I saw like bits and pieces. So like, I'm
an
not
electrical
super
plant like
familiar.
right next to their practice
Yeah.
field that's giving off
Yeah.
like vibrations or
So,
like whatever on their
yeah.
fucking
So for
practice
those
field?
listening or watching on YouTube, the, we're not 100%, aware of the
No,
situation, but
I'm
it's
reporting. I'm
something
reporting this.
are coming live from Waylon Wickman. Anyways, uh, there's a plant next to their practice facility that gives off some sort of, I don't know, bad combustion, or I don't know, something along that lines that is supposed to deteriorate the joints or the tissues in the body more than, say, if you weren't living next to one. I don't know the exact wording, but take a look at it. Apparently supposed to cause more injuries.
Dude, there's got to be
I,
something. It's
I
the most plagued injury team I've seen in the last 3 years, dude. It's insane.
it's,
Every
it's
year for the last
ridiculous.
3, 4 years, it's been
It,
like half their team decimated by injuries.
if you play fantasy football, I mean, I think besides Christian McCaffrey next year, I think you have to avoid everybody
Yeah.
because, I mean, but it's tough, right? Because like that, people avoided Christian McCaffrey this year, and look what he did. He was
Yeah.
able to sustain, but we don't know how much longer that's going to be.
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna take the Seahawks to win this game, but with the spread of 7 and a touchdown, I think the 49ers will either they'll cover it, or at worst it'll be a push. What do you think?
You said the spread is 7.
-7 Seattle, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Seattle to. And where is that actually?
It's in Seattle. The
It's in
game is.
Seattle. Yeah, I'm taking
Yep.
Seattle there. I'm taking Seattle to cover those points. I think they'll win by more than 7. You got ahead of week 18. They won 13-3. Looks like Seahawks held the Niners to 173 total yards. Held CMC to 57 total yards, catching
It-
and
do you
rushing.
know? I can look it up and see. Do you remember if Brock Purdy played that game, or was he hurt
Yes, he
already?
did. He did. They
Okay.
were, I think they were battling for seeding, and so they all played their starters.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha. Did
uh,
real quick, what? Maybe this is the part of me that loves fantasy football, but what is going on with the splits between Kenneth Rockler and Zach Charbonnet? I think,
no, dude.
dude, Kenneth
What?
Walker is just, I think he's way better than Charbonnet.
Okay, I was
But
hoping that's where you were going.
no,
I
no,
didn't
no.
know if you were on the
Yeah,
Charbonnet side or the. Yeah,
yeah.
I agree. I don't understand why
I
Walker
don't,
is being
I,
put.
I don't think Charbonnet is just like complete garbage. Don't get me wrong,
No, no.
but I think, the talent gap is significant enough to where it should not be 50-50, 60-40. It should be more, 75-25, maybe 70-30 at most.
It's like
But
like the Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram type deal. That's what it should be. Alvin Kamara
see,
is
that's
the star. He should be getting. Kenneth Walker should be getting the important downs and be getting the 60 part of the 40, and Mark Ingram, Charbonnet should be getting the maybe some of the goal line, some of the third down runs. But I don't know.
it's just amazing when like Kenneth Walker takes them all the way down the field, and then they put Zach Charbonnet in on the goal line. It's like y'all are trolling everybody with that, man. Y'all are trolling everybody with that. So are you taking Seattle with the
I am
spread
taking
too, or
Seattle.
just
Yeah,
the money lines
I'm taking them to cover the spread.
of the spread?
What was
Okay, so you're
the
taking them
okay? Never mind. You said the Bills Broncos just won. What didn't you?
what 1.5? Yeah, one and a
Okay,
half
yeah.
for
So that
Denver.
doesn't matter.
Yep.
I'm not worried about that.
So
All right.
we're both taking Seahawks to win. I'm taking 49ers to cover. You're taking Seahawks to cover. Next games, we have Sunday afternoon, will be a real fun game. I think this is probably my second favorite game of the weekend. Texans at the Patriots. New England -3, over under 40.5. So Vegas definitely thinks that this is going to be a big defensive game. Uh,
Yeah, it will be. Absolutely. It'll be very low scoring. Although this is supposed to be, or no, no, this isn't one of the ones with the bad weather. That's the Rams Bears. But yeah, I believe it'll be very low scoring as well.
if uh, if Stroud plays anything like he did against, who did they just beat? Oh, the Steelers. they're not beating the Patriots with the way he played against the Steelers.
No.
That because everybody knows how good the Texans defense is. I think the Patriots will be able to score enough on the Texans. They're probably only going to need to score 20 points,
Yeah,
maybe,
I would argue
maybe
17.
24,
Yeah,
somewhere in that range. So
because Patriots
because I
defense
just don't.
is really good
Nico
as
Nico
well.
Nico
Nico
Collins
Collins
is out
out.
too.
Yep,
That's big.
out. Yeah, that
So
is
I don't see. I mean, I do believe in defense wins championships, but
to an extent.
it's to an extent. But if Stroud plays great, I think the Texans will win this game. If Stroud doesn't, if he plays mediocre to below average, the Patriots will win this game easily. I'm gonna take New England to win and to cover the 3 points at home.
I like it. I like it. I agree. I'm like, we haven't brought up last week. We are a week behind on putting an episode because we did record last week. Me myself, I had some internet issues. That's why I went and got the Ethernet cord. I believe Austin went. What was it? 8 for 8 on your
It was
picks.
8 for 8.
Eight
Yeah,
for
but
eight. I think I
no
went
one's no
seven
one
for
heard
eight.
it, no one saw it. You
Yeah,
you were
you
the
can't
only
claim it
witness,
now. It doesn't
so
matter.
I'm not gonna
Bullshit.
sit back here and
Bullshit.
claim it. But now it's like with these picks, it's like I'm probably gonna go 0 for 6 or whatever the number is.
Well,
So I'm
I I think we only disagreed on one. I think we're agreeing on every single one of these because I also have the Patriots winning this. I think Nico Collins being out, which even though they haven't been utilizing him like they did last year, I still think that hurts them because that just puts more pressure on their number two. Um, they both have top 10 defenses, but the Patriots have a top 10 total offense, rushing offense, and passing offense. Texans are not top 10
exactly
in any of the three. So I think the offense is what's going to. I think the Patriots offense is what's going to. Which the Patriots have the third easiest strength of schedule, so that kind of helps whenever you're going through those numbers. But
sure.
um, I think that they have Hunter Henry, Diggs. I think that they have Drake May's been playing out of his mind. Nico Collins, just mid, really, basically. I was
You know
really on him
who
for a while, but just mid.
one of my X factors for the Patriots has probably one of my favorite last names in the NFL. Booty.
Oh yeah, yes,
Bless you, my
I
friend.
agree.
Yeah. So
He's been really good.
he's I mean, he's had games where he's had a lot of receptions, but I feel like he's more of a red zone threat.
Yeah,
So I think we need to kind of keep an eye out for him and see what he does. But yeah, we're both going to take the Patriots
we're
there
both taking Patriots with the points. Yes,
with the points. Uh, Man, these games, hey, what you said at the beginning was a fact. These games are bangers, bro.
yes.
These games are going to be some
I'm
good
telling you,
games.
dude. The
I like
division.
the, yeah, it's up there, man. I mean, there's a lot of, and it helps too with there being different teams. I mean, there's some same teams, right? But I think this year there's a lot of parity. So there's a lot of teams you don't normally see in the
That's what I
playoffs. That
love about this week. Like the Bills and the Rams are probably the only ones really that anyone really expected to be here at this point in the season.
yeah,
And that's what's
absolutely. You could
so
absolutely say that.
intriguing about this right now.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead. Let's talk about this. This game will be fun, man. This is going to be a real good one. The Rams at the Bears. The line of this game, Waylon, Rams 4.5, over under 48.5. So Las Vegas does think that there's going to be some points scored this game. This one I struggle with, man. I do struggle with. I want to lean the Rams because of experience, but there's just something going on with the Bears season. Like I can't explain it. They've had a lot of crazy breaks that have gone in their favor.
Yeah.
Caleb has made some crazy plays, and I'm like, I don't know if even Mahomes could do that. But it's just been one of those weird seasons where it's like I don't know what Bears team I'm gonna get, and man,
Let
I
me
don't.
ask you this.
You let
I got a little trivia for you right here. Okay.
hit me with it. Go
I went
ahead.
and looked this up. All right. So there's never been a rookie quarterback to make it to the Super Bowl, just to make it there. Okay. But
Interesting.
there
Okay.
has been in this particular divisional round, there's 3 of the 8 quarterbacks are second year NFL quarterbacks. Okay.
Okay.
How many second year quarterbacks do you think have made it to the Super Bowl
Like ever?
in the Super Bowl era? It's tough. You know what? That's a tough one. I'll give you 8. The
Let.
answer is 8. The answer is
Oh, I
8.
was gonna guess more than that, honestly.
Yeah, it's not that many. I was surprised too. Can
It's
you
interesting.
let
Okay.
me see if you can guess who those 8 quarterbacks are? Made it to the Super Bowl, possibly won, maybe lost. Few of them won, few of them lost within their second year in the NFL.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is not one.
He's not. So it has to be in their second year.
Within their second year. Yeah, because the rookies never made it. So their second year.
Okay, don't tell me. Okay, how long ago was the most recent one?
How long ago was the most recent one? That was the season was 2 years ago. The Super Bowl was 2024. The season was 2023, 2024. He is currently playing in this divisional round. He is the last one to have done it.
Tell me.
Mr.
Brock Brock
Irrelevant.
Brock Brock Purdy.
Mr. Irrelevant. Yes. Brock
That's
Purdy.
kind of okay. And then let me see if I can get one more. I don't know if I'll be able to get one more.
There's only 2 that are currently playing still left. I
Oh,
mean, there's 3
okay.
total. You already guessed one of them. The other 2 is still currently playing. One of them,
Aaron Rodgers.
no. One of them
Okay.
started a few games, but he got benched for the youngin.
Joe Flacco.
No. Think of someone that won a Super Bowl in 2013. He won his Super Bowl, 2013 season.
That was my freshman year. Man, I don't know.
Russell
I'm
Wilson.
stumped.
Russell Wilson.
Oh,
Who? Okay, I'll give you this. I'll give you the 8 through 4. Brock Purdy, Joe
okay.
Burrow, Russell Wilson, Colin Kaepernick,
Oh, okay.
and Big Ben.
Big
You should know
Ben.
number 3. Think about someone that came into the league immediately winning and kept on winning.
Brady?
Brady. That's right. Brady and Big Ben and
Did you did
Brady.
did Drew Bledsoe get hurt his rookie year? Or was it the second year he got hurt?
I think it was his rookie year.
Anyways, continue. Sorry, that was
No,
just
you're
me
good.
speaking.
You're good.
Continue.
Russell
Go
Wilson,
ahead.
Big Ben, Russell Wilson, Ben Roethlisberger, and Tom Brady. They all won. This next guy also won in 1999. He technically he was drafted by the Packers, cut from the practice team before he ever made the team, or cut from the practice squad before he ever made the team. Picked up a few years later after spending some time in the AFL by the Rams, and then took the Rams to the Super Bowl within 2 years.
Warner?
Yes. Good job.
Kurt
Very
Warner.
nice. Well done. Well
Kurt
done.
Warner.
I love
I got
that.
me one. I
All
got me
right.
one.
Now
Yay.
give me all right. One left. 1984. He's
Oh
known
Lord, let me
by
see.
some people as one of the best quarterbacks that I don't
This
believe
is way
actually
before my
has won a
time.
Super Bowl.
Hold on. Let me see if I can at least guess. Let me see
Notice
if I
one of
can
the best
guess.
quarterbacks that has not won a Super Bowl.
Dan Marino?
That is correct. Well
Dan
done. Well
Marino's.
done. Well done. And on that point, I do not believe that Caleb Williams will be joining that list. Give me the Rams.
I knew I already knew after doing that segment with you, I already knew where you were going with that. That's awesome. That's awesome.
The Bears as my
Yeah,
dark
man. I,
horse.
I
I had them as my dark horse, but that's until I knew they were running into the Rams in the divisional
yeah, it's
round.
tough. It's
And that's just I think their 40-year Super Bowl drought ends here. They got 19 degrees, 20-mile-per-hour winds, 45% chance of snow. I think that the
that
veteran the
yeah.
veteran knowledge of Matthew Stafford comes into play here, and I think the Rams take this one.
Give me the Rams with the points to cover. I think it might be a close game, maybe until like the fourth quarter, and maybe Matthew Stafford throws one, and then the Rams get a pick six or something to kind of seal it towards the end. Um, All right, well, it should be a fun weekend, man. I'm looking forward to those games. I know me and you have some busy Saturdays ahead of us, but we'll definitely be keeping an eye on those. Uh, let's get into. We had tried to discuss this last week without us posting the pod, of course, but just some of the NFL coach firings. We have Stefanski from the Cleveland Browns got fired. Jonathan Gannon from the Cardinals got let go. The Giants had hired a intern. I don't remember, or intern head coach. I don't remember the guy's name, but they are. We'll talk about that shortly. The uh, Falcons let go of Raheem Morris, and the Dolphins let go of Daniels. Do you? Well, let's just go ahead and get into the main one. Waylon, I think, is Harbaugh. Let's talk about Harbaugh a little bit. It was kind of both of our worst fears. Him going within the Cowboys division, with that being finalized and everything. What are your thoughts?
Scared, dude. I'm scared. Not only because of how great of a hire it is, it's because I'm scared of what the Cowboys won't do a defensive coordinator. So that scares me even more. I think I said in I'll go ahead and admit it, even though it's a pod that didn't get released. Um, I think that I said in the last week's pod that didn't get released that the Falcons was a really good one for him to go to because I liked him
Yeah,
going there to coach up
yeah, and you know,
Penix
I would
and
have
be with
liked that
Bijan.
too.
I
Yeah,
know, I know.
I
For
would have
anyone that
liked
doesn't
that for
know,
sure.
Austin is his man crush is Bijan Robinson, and I know that he would have loved that. But you know what? It's pretty much the same thing. The young quarterback that they want to grow in the NFL with the young running back that is just tearing it up. Cam Scatterboo didn't really get a chance to show his,
Full potential.
show potential. Yeah, but he kind of did. But he didn't get to show that he can keep it, sustained. I guess you could say, but it's basically the same thing. Unfortunately, he just ended up in our division. But I think with him, they believe that Munkin is gonna follow him, his OC, and I just think that he knew how to work around Lamar's rushing talent, and with Jackson Dart, he was the first in the league in yards per game this season with 34.8 of any QB that played 10 games or more at least. You can look at Justin Fields that played 9 games. He got more. But uh, but with him knowing how to work around a running QB and knowing how to work with a physical runner like Cam Scatterby, the craziest fucking son of a bitch I've ever seen in my life. Um,
dude is a nuthead. He's funny though. I
it
like
is,
him. I
dude.
like him. He is a
Yeah, I think
nuthead.
he's gonna have fun there, and I think he's gonna and
I
not only just him. One of the main things I've heard all week is or since that announcement is that he has connections. He is a well respected coach in the league, and he will
absolutely,
bring in
you
amazing OC, DC, assistant coaches, D line coach, whatever. This
the
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 whole
doc.
coaching staff is going to be pristine.
I I think you hit the nail on the head, bro. Like that was why I was so scared of him coming to the division because of that domino effect that you just mentioned. The OCs he knows, the DCs he knows, the personal trainers, the assistant coaches. The list goes on and on and on. And considering the other teams that were available, I think the Giants are probably at the top of the list of best destinations to go to right now. Probably them. I guess you could argue the next one, but I'd probably say the Falcons. I it's kind of tough with Michael Penix gonna hurt, but I don't
Yeah,
know. But it'll be interesting, man. It makes for a fun division. You got some good quarterbacks in the division. You got some coaching changes, coming forth for all the teams. I think for where you got head coach for the
yeah, every single
Giants,
team.
OC for the Commanders, DC for the Cowboys, OC for yeah. So
Yeah,
every team in the NFL East is making at least some sort of change coaching one way or the other. So I think that'll be interesting to kind of see how that plays out going forward with him being there. Unfortunately, do we want him there? No, but it does make for a better division, hopefully. Better TV for us to watch, hopefully, with the Cowboys going on top. Fingers crossed. So, fingers crossed, man.
fingers
Fingers crossed.
crossed.
So,
Fingers crossed.
all right, Waylon. So, let's go ahead and let's jump into our weekly buy sell segment. Uh, I know we have a lot to say this week. We've had these past 2 weeks have been an adventure for sure. Uh, you want? I can go ahead and go if you don't mind, Waylon.
Go ahead, dude. Let her rip.
All right. So my sell this week is I don't know what the term for these people are, but let me kind of just lay the floor for y'all listening there. I went to a club and I went into the restroom and they had one of those people in the restroom who are there that after you wash your hands, they hand you the paper towel. And then also behind the sink, they have deodorant, floss, toothpaste, toothbrushes, cologne, dude, anything you could, Tic Tacs, suckers, like all this stuff. Like way more than I need just to wash my hands. Way more.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, I handle my business. I go and wash my hands. This dude is like in my face. Here's your paper towel. Like, bro, I see you. You don't have to be in my face. Number one. Number two, I was like, this is all in my head, right? I'm not telling the guy this, but like, why are you here, bro?
Yeah.
Like, this is not.
I
I'm looking
have
in your tip jar. I don't know if you're clearing your tip jar or what. I only see a couple bucks in there. I have to wash my hands, which I've done millions and billions of times in my entire lifetime. And now I feel obligated. You're making me feel obligated to give you a dollar or two because you're handing me a paper towel. Come on, man. I said, get that out of my face. I don't
You
care.
don't even
I
you
don't want
don't
to
even
see
need
that.
fucking paper towels anymore, dude. You got the
Man,
fucking those powerful hand dryers. Put your hand right in there. You don't even like,
you know what?
dude. I'd rather
I'm
go
gonna
to a
go. Let me
Walmart bathroom than have to deal with that shit, dude. I cannot stand when I walk into a bathroom and see a bathroom attendant.
Nothing is the worst, bro. And like, what do you say as a bathroom attendant? You know, people are like, what the hell are you doing in here? Like, I want to compare this to the time when I went to Canada and we went to a gas station, bro. I get out to fill up my gas, and the people there at the gas station are yelling at me to get back in my car because they fill up my gas for me. Bro,
Really?
what? Dude, they have people up there that fill up your gas for you. You pull up, you don't even have to get out of your car. You give them your card, they scan it, they pump it, boom. You're supposed to tip them from, filling
That's
up your gas tank?
crazy, dude.
Absolutely not,
That's
man. I don't care.
crazy.
Get that out of here.
That's
Get them,
crazy.
get them all out of here. Get them all out of
You
here,
know what?
man. I don't want to
We're
see
gonna
that.
have to have a segment about tipping one of these days, about who to tip and who not to tip and what situations, because it's ridiculous. There's I can tell you I've been in multiple, like whenever I go to downtown Fort Worth is the only time that I run into that situation. But which is where you were, correct?
Yes.
Is kind of downtown Fort Worth.
Yes, it
Okay.
is. It is. Yes, it
Okay.
is.
So that's the only time I run into that situation, and I refuse, dude. I don't
And it
mean to
makes me the
insult.
worst.
I don't mean to insult anybody that might have that job or anything, but I don't. I can do it. I can do it so
Any
easy. I do it all
it
day, every day, and I don't
any
need
any
your help.
anything that makes me feel comfortable, I'm out. I'm just completely out. Don't come around me with that mess. Um, all right, I'll do my buy after you do. Go ahead and do yours, Waylon. What you got for me? Buy or
My
sell?
buy. I'll go ahead and do my buy. My buy is look at me when I'm talking to you. My buy is making a podcast with your buddy. It's
That's what
been
I'm talking
it's
about, bro. Let's go. I will
it's
buy
been
that
a
24/7, baby. 24/7.
it's
Put
been
me
a
down for
pleasure,
that buy
dude.
every single time.
You know what? Even last week, whenever I had the internet problems and I stayed up till 1 a.m. one night editing. You stayed up till freaking 6 a.m. one night editing, which you work nights, but still, that's insane.
Yeah,
I think we both probably spent about 7 hours each editing on this one episode, and then we both decided it's not good enough to put out, so we decided
it's
not to put it
not.
out.
Yeah.
But I had a blast, even though I stayed up late, and the next morning was I had I had a great time editing.
I would
I've
say
had
you, I'm glad you brought this up because as frustrating as everything was, it was also there wasn't like a part of it that really enjoyed learning something new,
yeah,
trying to make it sound like a legit, product. But like you said, at the end of the day, there was just too many instances where there were some parts missing, things of that nature,
yeah,
where we
exactly.
couldn't, we didn't feel comfortable enough to send that out. Um, Let me go ahead and do my buy, Waylon, and then I'll pass it on over to you.
All right,
So I haven't talked to you much about this, but it is approaching. So in March, the World Baseball Classic is here. This is just for those that y'all don't know, the World Baseball Classic is basically the World Cup of baseball. That's essentially what it is. So you have different countries, they play in a pool together, three or four teams. They'll all play each other once, and then I think the top two from each division or pool advance on, and then it's elimination style from there. But my buy is the squad that the Team USA is putting together. I think they have had better hitters overall in the past, but the pitching staff that these dudes are putting together for the World Baseball Classic is absolutely nuts. I'm going to go ahead and read this off to you. I know you don't know everybody. Not everybody knows everybody. I don't care. There's really two people that I want y'all to hear. Okay. Tariq Schoolball, the best pitcher the past 2 or 3 years in the MLB for the Tigers.
Mhm.
Number two is Livy Dunn.
What?
How about Paul Skeens?
That's like this is some type of media stunt
You're
or
like,
something.
what? Paul Skeens. So they
Okay.
have
Yeah,
Paul
yeah, that's
Skeens
what
and
I was
Tariq
expecting.
Schoolball are their one and two.
Mhm.
I just think it's going to come down to them, the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico, and Japan. Those are the four teams that I think y'all guys should look out for in the World Baseball Classic. I'm excited. I don't remember the exact dates. I think it's like a 3 or 4 week span sometime in March. I'm ready for it. I'm buying that all day long.
Will Japan have Shohei?
You know it. You know it.
Yeah,
They're not going to play
yeah,
it without him, as they shouldn't.
yeah.
As they shouldn't.
That'd be pretty cool.
Um,
That'd be really good.
let's go ahead and move forward here, Waylon. Let's
Hold
talk
on.
about the. Oh, you got another one? Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
I
Please
need
take
to
the
do
floor. All
my
yours, my man.
let me sell you something. Let me sell you
Okay.
something.
Hey, let the people hear it. Let the
All
people
right.
hear it. Go ahead.
So let me start off by saying, you know, maybe other people don't feel like this. I probably didn't just a couple weeks ago, and I don't mean this in any disrespectful way to the coaches or anything that of the team that I'm talking about because they are great people. Let me just start by saying this: I have a 6-year-old son. He's been playing soccer since he was 3. He's almost 7 now. He's been on the same soccer team. We were lucky enough to the first year of rec soccer uh, get a great coach. He's great with the kids. He was a former, arena soccer player. Like minor leagues. He went pro, um, but we were lucky enough to get with him, and we stuck with him. We stuck with him every single season that soccer signed up. We signed up with him because we didn't want to lose our spot on his team. So, and it's been great. He's great with the kids. They're great. Their whole family's great. They just recently they've gotten enough traction to where they've started a club, and we did this last season with this club. And mind you, he's 6 years old right now. He'll be 7 in March. Um, he loves soccer, but he loves hanging out with his soccer friends most of all.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
So, if you had to give a percentage as to why Warren plays soccer, okay? And it's the two percentages I'm going to give you are he wants to play with his friends or he's playing soccer because he really likes soccer. How would you divvy up the two percentages?
I would honestly say it's probably 60-40. I would say it's 50-50, to be honest. That might sound
Okay.
like a
Okay.
that might sound like a cop out, but it probably is that because he acts like he got some cards today, some trading cards of soccer players, and he
Interesting. Did he get
loved
anybody?
it.
Who did he get? Did he get
He got
anybody worth
a
naming?
numbered 4 of 25. It's from our neighbor. He gave us a 4 of 25 of what is his name? The really popular young dude right now. Uh what is his name?
You know that's
Vol
going by Ali. That's about
Valal or what is his name? I can't
I
remember
don't
his
know what,
name.
but
uh,
the make sure he's aware that the 425, anything that's numbered, is usually a really good card. Now, they do have number cards of people that are not as well known, but it sounds like that card that he has, he should definitely be holding on to that for quite some time.
Lamine Yamal. Yamal is his name. He is. I've heard his name a lot. don't follow soccer a ton, but anyways, he loves the game. He loves Cristiano. He was Cristiano Ronaldo for Halloween. So he loves the
Okay.
game, but he loves hanging out with his friends. He's just a big friends guy. Anyways, I watch him at soccer practice and games and all that, and I see him wanting to play with his friends and all that, and I love that I want him to focus right now at his age of loving being there to be with his teammates and
Having
have
fun.
fun
Yeah. Yep.
and
Yep.
just
Absolutely.
basically being with
Be a
friends
kid.
in the sport.
Yeah, being a kid, being with
Exactly.
friends. Absolutely.
Exactly. And we got last season is when we started this club, and we've been cool with it the whole time. And they've been great because it's not a normal club where they just started charging us money. It was a club where they said we're gonna you know we're not gonna charge you anything. They're dedicating their time fully to these kids, and that's amazing. They're amazing for that. Um, and we do fundraisers for stuff like jerseys, tournaments, lights, field rentals, all that type of stuff. But
Referees. Yeah.
this year, just a couple of days ago, we got a message that said that the boys are going to they're in this tournament or they're in this academy league now for Sundays. And but they're also in rec league on Saturdays. So he'll be playing for sure on Saturdays, but on Sundays we have 10 kids of his age group on this team, and only 8 can play on a roster every week. So now every week the roster will be based off performance from the game last week and
And in
their
practice, right?
attendance to practice and their performance in practice basically and just all that. And we just signed him up for baseball. He's wanting to experiment with other sports, try to figure out what he loves. He's been begging to get into baseball. He loves golf. I don't know. I'm selling on club and select leagues for my youngin until he gets a little older. I think we're selling on that.
Absolutely. And I know along those same lines, I don't think this is the case with your group of people at all, but I know in other instances, growing up in this and doing let's call it select sports, a lot of times it's all about money. You know what I mean? All they want
Ye-
to do is collect
Yeah,
money, pay for this, pay for that. So I do think that part of it for you guys is good. I think them not mentioning this to y'all ahead of time is part of the issue.
yeah.
And I don't think that's being unfair.
Mm-mm.
I think there's going to be different people that feel differently. Oh hey, suck it up. You're at an age now where you need to earn your spot. I don't believe in participation trophies, but I don't believe a six
Absolutely.
year old should be. I don't believe a 6 year old should be being held accountable for not being there at practice when he's doing golf, or he's doing track, or he's doing, football, whatever the situation may be.
Yeah,
I don't think it's fair to punish a kid at that age for
yeah.
wanting to explore different avenues, because there's more to life than just soccer. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
I don't blame that cell at all. But I do know what you are selling is my movie knowledge. So if you want to go ahead, Waylon, and take it over, I know you got a new
I
segment you want
am
to introduce to
selling.
the listeners.
I am selling hard on your movie knowledge, dude. It is ridiculous. I was astounded. Let me say this first for the listeners. So we're doing this game, right? It's called King of the Hill. Um, I'm gonna put up, 2 movies against each other. He picks a winner. I put up another movie against that winner, and so on and so forth. Um, I told him at first we were gonna do this, this certain genre of It's
Was
like
it was a crime and drama
crime
or
drama. It's
something?
like crime drama.
Yeah.
It's like I was like The Green Mile, No Country for Old Men, Alpha Dog. Um, what else did I say? Uh,
Four Brothers,
Four Brothers,
which I had
and
seen, by the way.
yes, Four Brothers. And what was the other one you had seen? Four Brothers and
I don't
something
remember the other
else.
ones.
I don't remember. Anyways, he didn't know any. He knew Four Brothers and the other one. Didn't know any of the other ones, and I was blown away. Then he told me the genre of movies that he does know. That blew me away even more. Uh, I could say, but I'll leave that to Austin to bring up one day maybe. But so what we decided is that Austin needs to get more cultured because also last week we did a segment that wasn't that episode wasn't released, but we did a segment where we made a playlist. And Austin told me that week, whenever we were planning, that he doesn't really know alternative rock, which blew my freaking mind because
Not my wheelhouse, man.
growing up in the
Not my wheelhouse.
2000s, I thought, yeah, that was the greatest music on earth. So we are going to do a weekly segment now called Austin's Homework, where I will give
Austin's
Austin a
homework.
movie.
Okay,
I
that's
will give
funny.
Austin one movie to watch every week. He has to come onto the podcast the following week and give us a review of that
I,
movie.
real quick, I just want to mention something. With my work schedule, it will be sometimes tough to get this movie in, but I do give my listeners and you my full dedication that I will try to watch this movie before the
Okay,
following week. So
fair
I could
enough.
try so I can
Fair
talk,
enough.
or at least some of it or most of it, you know.
Fair
We'll
enough.
see. I did mention to Annalisa about your idea. If she's like, her response was, "It's about time. I've been trying to get you to watch movies since the day I met you. You'll listen to your boyfriend, but you won't listen to me."
If it's for the pod, if it's
I
for the
was like,
pod,
"Yeah,
then
if
we'll
it's for
do
the
it, man.
pod, I got, hey, no problem, no problem." All right,
Right.
man, go
So
ahead.
we're
Sorry.
gonna go through this list. One of the options he did give me was comedy. So I came up with a bunch of comedy movies. And if you don't know any of these might be on the list for movies I'm gonna give you this week to watch. Or
Okay,
for the movie I'm gonna give you this week to watch. Because if you don't
gotcha.
know any of these movies, I will be very upset. All right,
Okay, go
so
ahead.
there we go. Here's the beginning of the game. We're starting off with Super Bad and Anchorman. Which one are you keeping?
Super bad
Super Bad. Okay.
for sure.
Super
Anchorman,
Bad.
Anchorman is a great movie, and I'm probably gonna get crucified for this. I think it's a little bit overrated. It's a great movie.
Man. I would have
It's a
chosen
great
Anchorman
movie.
myself. I love the Anchorman so much, dude.
I don't hate Anchor. Don't hear what I'm not saying. I don't hate Anchorman. But if we're comparing funny movies and you're giving me Super Bad as like the compare like what I'm comparing it to,
You taking Super Bad?
Super Bad is here, Anchorman is here to me.
Fastest Man Alive? Okay.
Come on,
Okay. Moving on.
give me the
Moving on.
next one. Let me hear it.
Super Bad or The Hangover? The Wolf Pack. Which one are you taking?
I don't know if you know this, Waylon. I
Why
went
not?
and I first saw The Hangover. I think I was 16 or 17. I went with a buddy of mine that you know very well, Martin.
Yep.
Him and his uncle took us to go see The Hangover in theaters. Was the greatest opening movie I have ever seen. I've never laughed harder. I quote the movie to this day all the time,
I might have
nonstop.
given you a top tier one too soon. I didn't know that this was
So I'm gonna go.
so
I'm gonna go Hangover.
okay. Okay, I like
That
it.
one is gonna be hard to beat. That one
All
will be
right,
hard to
Super
beat.
Bad
Go
didn't
ahead.
last long. Let's see how long the hangover will last. All right, the hangover or Pineapple Express.
So that's a great movie too.
Yes, it
That is a great movie
is
for
one
a
of my
lot of different
favorites.
reasons.
One of,
A lot of different reasons for your boy. Uh,
one of my favorites right there.
it's a little bit more serious. I think it's a little bit more on the more serious side. There's some funny parts, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna stick with Hangover.
Okay, The Hangover. All right, we're gonna go with The Hangover or Napoleon Dynamite.
This one's a little tougher.
Oh, yep. Napoleon Dynamite is it's its own genre. It's its own really movie.
I'm gonna go Hangover. I'm gonna stick with Hangover. Let's go
Okay, Hangover.
Hangover.
Sticking with Hangover.
Hey, great Napoleon Dynamite, great movie. Great freaking movie, man.
This one might be a little
Great movie.
tougher because this one
Okay.
changed every young man. The Hangover or American Pie.
I want to give American Pie its props because I think changing young men, you hit that on the spot. It changed a
but
lot of young men.
that's what it did the
But
most, though. The
that's
Hangover
what it did
was
the most. Yep, The Hangover
yes,
is a classic, bro.
yes.
Give me Hangover for
I agree.
sure.
I agree. Hangover or Friday?
This one, I think you might have got me here.
By Assumption. It's a tough one.
I'm gonna go because it's a game. I am gonna go Friday.
Okay, changing it
I
up.
wanna, but you got to make me a promise, Waylon, and I think you know where I'm going with this, and I will have a talk with her myself.
Caleb.
Yes, where you're gonna
Yes.
get your wife to finally watch Friday, bro.
Okay.
Maybe it's a situation where me and Annalisa have to come over and
We can
have
have a
her watch
Friday
it with us.
marathon over here, dude.
Dude, I don't care about the other ones. We got to watch the first one.
Your brother
Once we
was
get the
either.
first one, if we can get the first one out of the way, we can watch the others. But yes,
Me
continue.
and
I'm
my
sorry. Give me
sister,
Fridays.
me and my sister have been giving her shit since she's been dating me about her not watching Friday because that is a staple
Gotta
in my
change
home.
that. Gotta change. That's our 2026 resolution.
All right, we're going Friday or Dumb and Dumber. Jim
Good movie
Carrey.
too. It's a
Mm,
really good movie. I'm this one's pretty easy for me.
Friday.
Friday it is. Yes,
Friday
sir.
it is. All right. All right. Here we go. We got two classics here. Friday or Life.
I think I've seen Life. Not gonna
Not
lie to
familiar
you.
with Life?
I don't think I've seen Life, so I'm gonna go with Friday.
Well,
So it
let
sounds
me
like that
just
one
go
might
ahead and
be.
stop the segment right there and say that Life is now officially Austin's homework for the week.
Uh,
That is the one that I thought would be the one you didn't know. So I am going to go ahead and decide Life. That is Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Fucking hilarious, dude.
hey, I
Great
like both of
movie.
them, so I think we're gonna be on a
It's
good
great.
track here.
Great.
On a
You
good
gonna
track.
eat your
Hey, look,
cornbread.
I will say this: if it's a genre that I'm familiar with, I love that segment. If it's a
Hilarious, dude.
genre, if it's a genre that I'm not familiar with, I'm gonna hate that segment a whole bunch. But I do
I'll
love
throw
the
you a
creativity.
I'll throw you a couple comedies in here at first so that you don't absolutely hate the segment. But then I'm about to start giving you
Just get, just get
some
my feet wet a little bit. That's all
yes,
I want.
exactly.
I just
Exactly.
I just need just get my toe in there, just a tad.
Just a
You
little,
know what I
just a
mean?
little tip.
Just a little tip, just a little tip in there.
All right, moving on. We got Friday against the other guys. Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. The other
That's
guys.
right. That's right. Yeah. Give me Friday. Give me
The
Friday.
other guys is
Good movie though.
one of my favorite
Good movie
movies.
though.
One of
Good
my
movie
favorite movies.
though. Good
Aim
movie
for the
though.
bushes. Okay, we are gonna go with Friday or Role Models. Are you familiar with Role Models?
Find me who's in that. I feel like I've seen it though.
It's Stifler and Paul Rudd.
Oh yeah. Okay. Friday. Friday
Okay,
for sure.
Friday.
Yep.
Okay, Friday against probably the best comedy of all time. Let's see if you can guess it.
The best comedy of all time.
You know it. Step Brothers.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's what I was gonna guess. I was gonna guess Step Brothers. I'm gonna go Step Brothers. Give me
Step
Step
Brothers.
Brothers.
I would have to agree with you there.
At least
That's a tough one to
has
beat.
Kayla has Kayla seen that one?
She this hurts me to say, dude. And
No way,
people are gonna
dude.
attack my wife for this, but
Oh, dude, we're gonna
she
get
does not
roasted.
like Will Ferrell, and it kills me because I love
What?
Will Ferrell. He is one of my favorite. I know, I know,
We're gonna have to talk about that at a later
I know.
time.
Who am I here to judge you when I have this in my household? I know. But moving on, we have Step
All good.
Brothers against Rush Hour.
Hey, you come with some bangers here at the end.
Trying, dude. I'm trying.
You know, I think I'm gonna just play the game. Give me Rush Hour.
Rush
Give me
Hour.
Rush Hour.
Okay, I like it.
One of my favorite scenes in Rush Hour, bro, is when he goes to the massage parlor and he's picking out who he wants to be his masseuse. One of my favorite scenes. And
I think one of my favorites was where he's Chinese bamboo very strong. That's one of my favorite things. Dude. Okay, we're going to go. This is another tough one. Rush Hour against the 40-year-old version. Steve Carell.
these are some bangers, bro. I'm gonna do
I
Rush
know.
Hour, but 40-year-old version deserves his props.
It
It does.
is, dude.
It does need
It's
it
a
need his
great
props for
movie.
sure.
Okay.
For
All
sure,
right,
for
we're
sure.
going to go
All right,
Rush.
give me one more. One more.
I got two more. Will that do for you? Can we do
That'll
that?
work. Give
Okay.
me two more. Go
Rush
ahead.
Hour against Harold and Kumar. Go
White
to White
Castle?
Castle. White Castle.
White Castle. Okay. Uh Rush Hour.
Okay.
Rush
All
Hour it
right.
is. That one's pretty easy for
This
me.
last one's gonna be the tough one for you.
Okay.
Rush Hour against Happy.
Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore.
Bro, that is a great ending one. Bravo to you for making this list number one. Number
That's what I
two,
do.
bravo to me
What
because I actually knew all these movies that you mentioned except for Life.
except for Life, yes,
Except for
that
Life.
is well,
Life
you
was the
will
only
know
one
it
I
by
did
the
not
end
know.
by the next
So I
episode.
will watch it. I will make a promise to you for watching it. But I am going to go ahead and because I respect you so much, I'm going to choose Happy Gilmore.
Oh, well done, well done, well
Hey,
done.
my favorite thing to say when we got a little tap in, tap it in, tap it in, tap it in. Man, what a segment, dude! Dude, good job by you for the
I love that
creativity
one.
and
I love that one.
the list that you came with. I love it. Let's
Loved
go
it.
ahead and let's talk about just for a quick second the national championship game
Yeah.
being played on Monday. Miami versus Indiana. Indiana favored. What did I say? Wait, was it 7.5 or 8.5?
I don't remember. You asking the wrong guy.
8.5. Eight and
Eight
a
and a
half.
half.
Eight and a
That's what I
half.
said.
Uh, I Miami has surprised the hell out of me to start. Number one, I never thought that they would have even gotten here. Number two, their defense is elite. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. But at the end of the day, I think Indiana head coaching, discipline, Fernando Mendoza, defense, etc., is going to take home the trophy at the end of the day. Go ahead and give me Indiana to win, Miami to cover the 8.5.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I am gonna have to agree. Give me Indiana. Really, not much to say. I'll place my bet on the Heisman Trophy winner. Um, Indiana all day. You know, I looked at something and I wanted to get your take on this. Imagine this was UT playing. The number
The
or
oh man,
one ticket top section behind the end zone and
6K?
it's $2,875. That's the cheapest
Ridiculous.
ticket that I found for one ticket by
Ridiculous,
itself.
bro. Just
And a
absurd. That is absurd.
parking pass
500?
within stadium parking, $594, basically $600. If you wanted to go across the street, if you wanted to get parking across the street, the main street from the stadium, $300. $300 to park across the stadium, and then almost $3,000 to get into the damn place to sit all the
So,
way at the top. Would you, if it was the Longhorns, would you, if you had, I wouldn't say had the money to blow, but if you could do it, would you do it, or would you rather watch it at home?
I'm a dead, I'm sorry. Absolutely. I
You would go.
absolutely would.
You would
I
go.
absolutely
Oh,
because here's the deal. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Number one, it's a little different because Miami is actually playing the national championship is in Miami. That's number
yes.
one.
Yeah.
So the prices are going to be inflated. But number two, also, you don't ever know when your team is going to be back in a situation like that. If you told me that money was not an issue for me, I'm paying it. No friggin', I'm probably getting tickets on the 50-yard line if I'm being honest with you. Fuck the nosebleeds. I'm going as close as I can.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna try
saying
to
not an
slash.
issue. I'm saying you could do it, but it might hurt a little bit. It's not.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's
You're
gonna
not
hurt a
Jeff
lot. What you
Bezos,
mean? It's
but
not gonna hurt a little bit. It's gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna hurt a whole. But it's gonna be the experience will be worth it, bro. But I get what you're saying. The prices are ridiculous. It's
that's
so
crazy,
stupid.
dude. I
So
cannot believe
stupid.
that $3 thousand
But
dollars
maybe
fucking
I I
nosebleeds, man.
will
That's
I will
insane.
buy I will buy the Texas transfer portal and the kids that they've been signing. Future looks good.
Oh, we looking at
Sarkeesian.
spending. You better start saving
Sar,
up that money if you're looking to go to the Natty next year.
Sarkeesian is win the Natty or bust this year. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens.
I
All right,
like
man.
it. I
Let's go
like
ahead
it.
and let's wrap this up here. We got a fun draft here to end it for the pod. I think the pod has been pretty good, Waylon. I think you've looked fantastic. You've sounded great. I think your segment was absolutely 10 out of 10. Let's go ahead and end it. I think this is going to be a little bit different than what y'all are expecting here. We're going to do a draft of top 5 TV show wives. So anybody that's been a wife on a TV show, we're gonna go and we're gonna draft our top 5, and we'll post a poll on Twitter, and we will have you guys vote on who has the best list. Waylon, I am gonna. Do you have a preference on this draft? Let me ask you that.
You know what? Just because I know I have the number one, I know you sitting here trying to butter me up with all these nice words. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm not gonna take it easy on you. I am going to win this draft, and I'm not even worried about you getting the first pick. I'll let you take it. I will still blow the competition away. Doesn't even matter. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
You're giving me number 1.
Go ahead. Take it. Take it.
Give me Sofia Vergara.
Well done, well done, well done, well done. Not even on my list. I'm not even worried about it. Not even worried about it. Yeah, not
Wow.
even on my list. Not even on my
Wow, you're
list.
messing up. You're messing up. Okay. All right, go ahead. You got back to back here.
Number one for me, Jenny MacArthur from the league.
The league. Oh, that's a great
Kevin's
pick, dude.
wife.
That is a great pick.
The probably the best, the coolest wife, at least, in
Which
TV
I will
history.
say this. When I showed Annalisa that is how she became the love. Like she learned to love fantasy football by watching that show, by the
Did
way.
she?
She
Love
did.
it. Love
She
I've actually
she loves
been
that show.
I've
So
been
great choice.
it's since fantasy ended and I didn't make the playoffs. I was all depressed, so I had to start the league over and started rewatching. So I'm in the middle of rewatching that right now. So I'm falling in love with Jenny MacArthur all over again. Okay, so number two, going a little going a little crazy here, but she's as cool as they get, Lois. Lois Griffin.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Not where I expected you to go at all, for sure. Um, all right. So I'm gonna go Eva Longoria from Desperate Housewives.
Okay. Never watched that, but I know who Eva Longoria is, so I understand.
Then to come back on you, I'm gonna go Lori Loughlin from Full House, also known as Becky.
Is that one of the daughters?
No, that is
Oh,
Jesse's
Becky, Full
wife.
House. Yes. Okay. 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 Got you. Okay. Okay. I like it. Hold on. What was your number one?
Sophia Vergara. She's from
Okay. From Family
what's
or
the
from Modern
show?
Family?
Modern Family. There you go. Yes.
Okay. Okay. My number three. I don't know if you know this show. It's one of my favorites. Penny Hofstadter from The Big Bang Theory.
Yep.
Uh, Haley Coco.
Okay.
That was purely superficial.
Sure.
Okay,
All right. And then for
next,
number four,
number four, we're going with the always loyal and um, you got to have a woman that can be all about the football life. I'm going Tammy Taylor, Friday Night Lights, Coach
great
Taylor's
dude.
wife.
Underrated pick there. Underrated.
Thank you, thank
All
you.
right. I'm gonna go Leah Remini, who is the wife of Kevin
Yep,
James off of King of Queens.
I thought about
And
going
then
that.
I am gonna go to finish it off. I'm gonna go Jennifer Aniston off of Friends.
I thought about doing
To
that, but I didn't know if she'd basically be considered a wife or not.
I counted her as a wife whenever she was married to Ross,
I
so
will, I
that's
will,
how
I
I'm going
will.
there.
Okay, I will accept. I'll accept.
So go ahead and finish out your draft here whenever you're ready.
Okay. At number five, I have Lagratha Lothbrok from the Vikings. A
There you go.
badass,
There you
badass
go.
woman right
I think
there.
I think I think this draft could go either way, honestly.
What was your two
Either
and
way.
three? Remind me again.
It
Run through your whole
was
list again. Sofia Vergara.
so Sofia Vergara, Eva Longoria, Laura Laughlin, Leah Remini, and Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
And read yours off.
My 1 through 5 was Jenny MacArthur from The League, Lois Griffin, Family Guy, Penny Hofstetter, Big Bang Theory, Tammy Taylor, Friday Night Lights, Lagratha Lothbrok, Vikings.
Awesome, bro.
My honorable
Awesome,
mention
awesome.
was Tara Knowles from Sons of Anarchy, but she
There
didn't
you
make the
go.
list, so that doesn't
They
matter.
should make the list. All right, well, we'll post it on Twitter, bro. Uh, hey, it was a fucking blast, dude.
It
It's
was.
gonna continue to be a blast. I hope everybody enjoys. It seems like everything went kind of smoothly this time,
Hey,
so
we made
that
it through
seems
the whole
good. We made
episode.
it.
No,
We
no
made it. We
internet
made it.
problems.
Y'all let us know y'all's thoughts. We'll be back next week. Peace.
Peace.
I'll be right back, bro. I got pissed so fucking bad.
I think